Okay, so this will be the first video, probably be the shortest video of the white label tab. Yeah, this video will be just on how to actually get an intercom account from a different agency. I'll add a throwaway in here in this separate agency, then I'll come over to this agency. We will make a white label connection that this agency will be able to grab it when they go to their sub accounts tab. They'll be able to see it here listed down. So let's make the intercom count first. So basically that's, before I get too far ahead of myself, that's how you could white label your intercom. Let's say you made this amazing help desk. You got a real good understanding of intercom. You're confident it'll save you a lot of time. You know how the conversations work, the tickets work. You might have turned on FinAI, depending on how you're going to work that with your clients as far as billing is concerned. But hey, that's actually, it's not that hard to do that. Maybe some of your clients don't want an AI involved whatsoever, so there's that too. So with that being said, the first thing we'll do is we'll make a new intercom over here that we can share to this other separate agency. Okay, so we'll go back over here. Let's make that. Let me grab all that throwaway information from that one account I made. Okay, come back, enter in the email. Let's call this nickname delete me. Well, whatever, we'll just call it demo white label. We'll call it supporties intercom. Okay, let's grab the app ID, copy, paste it, and let me go get a secret. Sorry, I'm doing this off screen. Security, messenger settings, security, and copy. We'll paste that in there, add. Okay, so I got this intercom account that I want to be able to white label to this agency and have this agency. Okay, sorry, I had to stop recording there. We had a lot of stuff going on in the house. It was just way too loud. Hopefully it's a little quieter now. Let's see. So we're gonna add this intercom that we just added into this agency, and for that to happen, I need it to populate here. You can see this is only personal intercom integrations right now. So what you're going to need to do is go to Offer Support tab there, and you're going to create a new white label connection. You're going to need the company ID and the location ID and the intercom integration you're going to add. So we're going to share that one. And so what your client needs to do to find their company ID, they're going to go to Settings. They're going to go to Company. And you would think it'd be this, but it's not. HighLevel does not share the company ID as of right now. So there's a little work going on. So you're going to right click or double click. This might seem hard, but it's really not. It might seem overwhelming, but I promise you it's really simple. You're going to click Inspect, and that's going to open up your Chrome browser if you're in Chrome, which I recommend you be, but if you're in Safari or whatever else, it's going to be very similar. It's going to be a right click and go to Show Chrome or Show Dev Console, Show Inspector, Show, or it might just be, what was Chrome? Inspect. Some kind of thing where it says something about Developer Console or Inspector or something like that. I don't know what it's like in the other ones. Okay, so you're going to go to the Network tab. You're going to click Network. You're going to go to this little Clear Network block thing here. You're going to click it. You're going to come down to Let's go to company. Well, what should we edit? Maybe we don't have to edit anything. Here, let's clear the network tab. Okay, we need to edit something to make a. Let's see. Just have them. I don't want them to turn on anything. Turn off anything too bad. Maybe if we just click a configure button. All right, so I clicked configure. You're going to go to the first. So these are all the calls that just happened. You can click. Let's see. This was a GET request, so that's not really going to do anything for you. It's probably in there somewhere. Data. Hey, you're looking for something that says company ID. So this looks like it'll probably have it. Company. Keep looking. All right. Well, we'll just edit something so that this is not. We'll just edit the name so you for sure get the company ID without playing inspector for an hour. This is one way I know you'll for sure get it. So just go to your last name, add a period, have the client add a period. You're gonna click update, go to the first call, go to, if you don't see anything here, then it's like options. Yeah, it was an options call. So just go to the next one, put call, that's perfect. That put is perfect. That way we know for sure we're gonna get a company ID. It could be a post. I guess it's a put in this. So you're gonna go to, so this is the payload to it. The response is gonna have company ID for sure. I just don't see a way where it wouldn't. Let me look. Company. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, so what I did is I went to, we added that period to the last name. I clicked update profile. The first request was an option, so you're not gonna get anything out of that. You're gonna click the next call, which is a put here. You're gonna go to the response. You're gonna hit Command F or Control F. Type in company. This is just the data coming back from Go High Level. And you're gonna click company ID. And you're gonna come down here, and you see how it found it. This search. And there it is. There's the company ID. That is what we needed. And if for some reason you can't find it, just hit me up over here, and we can set up a screen share and we can find it together. But almost every call or edit or creation or whatever you do in Go High Level, there's going to be a call, and you can come over here in the inspector, just search for company ID. You will find it when you go to the response, as long as there is a response. So let's remove that period. We cleared the browser, or we cleared the inspector network tab, update profile. This one will be the options. Looks like there is no options this time. No options. Huh. Interesting. Just a back end thing. Anyway, go to response. Command F, Control F, company ID, and boom, you'll have your company ID. All right, grab that, come back, add white label connection, paste it, click the intercom you want to share, and now let's go share it to a specific sub account. All right, we'll do Trees Unlimited. Now this is much easier to get the location or sub account ID. You can get it from the URL up here, or you can go to settings, business profile, location ID. There it is. Either way, come over here, enter, add. Okay, so now this location ID is going to have the option to put in my intercom. So we'll go over here, switch to agency view, go to the app. We're gonna we don't need this anymore. that was this one. If I Command F, yep. Now we will see that my company name is in here plus my intercom. And we'll click save. So now this account will load your intercom. But before we go any further, if you don't want your actual agency, your SaaS name appearing here, you can come back to your account. We're in the Offer Support tab. You can click Profile. And now we can change to whatever. Call it Supporty. You put whatever email you want in here. Supporty. We'll call it support@supporty.com. Supporty.com. And this toggle here, display and explore support tab. If you are starting a white label company and you want people to find you, you would just toggle that on. So I'll toggle it on just for fun. And now over here, an Explore support will show up. It'll be everything we just entered in: supporty, email, and website. So that's a bit of a, this is like a marketplace, so to speak, for people to find support. And so once over here, they do select your intercom account. So once they do, sorry, I got interrupted there for a second. So once they do select your intercom account inside of their own agency via right here, over in your account, it's going to show you that it's in use once they do it. So that way you'll know if that sub account is using your intercom. And also, like we said, remember we changed the name here in profile. You'll see back over here that it now shows up as Supporty is the company and the intercom nickname is there, along with in here. All right. Looks we have a bug right there that I will go fix. That should say Supporty. Interesting. Cool. Didn't find a bug. All right. Oh, sorry. It was just a cache issue. So now it's back to Supporty, which is good. Don't have to fix any bugs. All right. Caches are real. Software engineering is, caches are a big, they're a hard thing to handle. But looks like we broke the cache just fine right there, which is great. So it worked as it should. Just a couple seconds too late is the only issue. Okay, so to prove that this won't be in use, let's go over here. Let's disconnect it from anyone. Let's navigate away, come back, and we can see here that it is not in use anymore. And a couple other important rules about sharing your intercom. Let's put it back in use. Let's go back, refresh it kind of. So there it is. So either the sub account owner or yourself, the person sharing or the company sharing the intercom, can sever this connection at any time they want. So you just saw it from the sub account owner's point of view. All they need to do is go up here and switch to their personal or switch to nothing. And that intercom will not be in there any longer. From the person sharing the intercom's point of view, all you need to do is come up here, manage connection. Same thing. You can delete it from them. See how it says this? Let's navigate away, come back. It's no longer there. And there will be no more intercom for them to select. Or you could go the nuclear option. Well, let me cover another thing real quick. Let's reshare it. There's two more scenarios where this will be delinked, would be the term, I guess. So we'll come back here and re-grab it, put it in, update. Let's let's navigate away, come back, in use, that's good. So if you ever change your intercom, the one that you share, so if I switch this, update, see it's not in use, come over here, it's gonna fall out, not there anymore, and you'll see the new one that's shared, but we're not gonna select that. Let's put it back to supporty, save, come back. I know this is a lot of clicking, you're probably getting whiplash. Update, navigate away, come back, it's in use. Okay, so that's another way of resetting it, sharing a different one. If you share a different one, we automatically delink it, because we automatically delink it and we make the sub-account owner come in here and select the new one. We don't do it for you behind the scenes, and that's just to protect data, both your data and the sub-account owner's data, because then you could just be switching intercoms on them. It just didn't seem right, so I built fail-safes in there that would, if anything happens, if even the key is edited, the app ID is edited, you change intercoms altogether, it's delinked. And we'll prove that real quick. So if we go to intercom, let me show you the office support in use here. It's good. It's over here, it's good. Navigate away, go back, it's good. If you even edit the intercom integration, so supporty, manage, we're gonna change the app ID. Let me we'll just change it a little bit. I'm gonna change that S to an A. So paste, make that an A, which is wrong. We'll click update, go back to offer support, delinked. Come back over here, you see it here, navigate away, go back, delinked. And it'll be the same way with the secret. Let's, so we're going to intercom, supporty, manage, change it back to the original, and then let's get a, well, let me link it again real quick. Share, so we're sharing that, come on back over here, we're going to reselect that. Okay, right at this moment we are linked. If we navigate away, come back, or down here, we're in use. But now, so we changed the app ID last time and it delinked it. Let's change the key and delink it. So let me navigate away real quick, come back, in use. Let's navigate away real quick, come back. This one's supporty. Okay, so let's go to intercom. Let's go to the supporty integration, and we're going to change the secret, and we'll just put a random secret in there. Okay. Now let's go back to offer support. Not in use. It's delinked. Come back here. Navigate away. Come back. Delinked. And like I said earlier, we did put all these fail safes in here so that the sub account owner always has the most amount of control. They can always just not select your intercom, no matter what you do, no matter what the white labeler does. They could be doing whatever they want. As long as it's not selected, it's not getting in here. And to further protect the sub account owner from the white labeler changing intercom accounts, let's say I couldn't really think of why someone would do that behind the scenes, but I figure there could be nefarious reasons. Who knows? So I just made it so that if the white labeler changes anything about their intercom besides the nickname or email, so that if they change the app ID or the secret key, it's delinked, and the sub account owner would have to come in here and reselect it. That way I figure, the sub account owner has ultimate control and no one gets access to their user IDs, or their clients' user IDs, their location IDs, their company IDs, user types, roles. I wanted that protected so that the sub account owner has the most amount of control. Okay, so let's relink that, and we'll go over the final way this can be delinked. All right, so we see that we have it. Come back over here, navigate away, come back to offer support. It's in use. And so the final way would be if you, the white labeler, just deleted the connection. And come back over here, navigate away, go back, and it's gone. All right, I shouldn't have deleted that. I got to show you one more thing though. Let's re-add this. Go get these creds over here. Paste it. And that was this one. Okay, and call it that one. Go back over here. Select it. So we got Sparky's Electric and Trees Unlimited. I'm back. I had to stop filming there for a second. So we have Sparky's Electric and Trees Unlimited. So these are two different intercoms. One is through a white label support company, Supporty. The other one is our personal. So we're going to go and load both of these in their respective accounts and show that we indeed have different intercoms. So if we go over to Trees Unlimited, that was the Supporty one. We can see that the background is green. So that's one intercom. We'll go to Sparky. We'll open it up. Go to the home page and it's blue. So we have successfully loaded different intercoms and different sub accounts. So as far as using the app, that's what this video is about. The DIY support app for white labeling. That covers all of it. You can see how most of the control is in the hands, well, all the control is in the hands of the sub account owner, because this is the only way you can link an intercom is here, and you can turn it off at any point in time. And also the control is further in the sub account owner's hands, because if the white labeler edits their app ID or intercom JWT key, secret key, the connection is severed. If you are in offer support and you share a different intercom, you select a different one, the link is again severed. And if you delete the connection altogether, it'll be severed. You can also just stop sharing anything, it'll be severed. So basically all the power is in the sub account owner's hands. But you do get to see if it is in use as the person that owns the intercom. So that's good. So you'll know exactly what's in use and what's not in use. But bottom line, either side can sever this connection anytime they want, simply in this app. That is all I got. The next video will be, I know I have a lot more to do in white label. We're going to cover brands next. And brands are simply ways to divide up your intercom. Think of it as like sub accounts, basically, of Go High Level. Brands let you target help centers to, I guess, certain brand. I don't know how else to say that. So like I'm going to make an example. For an example, I'm going to make a brand for this. This is all going to come from the same intercom account. I'll make this from my traditional one I've been using for my own SaaS. I'll make a brand for this, and I'll have a different help center, and I'll have different flows. I'll have Fin will target you based on audience. So this will be my DIY support audience, not my Rosu.io SaaS audience. So there'll be custom rules and stuff for that. We'll go over all that, how to have a brand for your own account and brands for other people if you want, or other SaaSes. So, and then we also have to set up the, if you want to, this is not a requirement, but eventually I will have a video on making an email for specific brands, so that like you can have a white label CRM support email versus using your, SaaS email. Obviously, that's not white labeled. You need a little bit of white label functionality to that. Otherwise, I don't think you'll be hired by anyone. That being said, but it also, you don't actually need technically to have a custom email, because as you'll see when you play around with this in messages and tickets, if the person doesn't respond quick enough, Intercom sends an email to them. But that email takes the form of, if you go to your profile, this email here. So, it's a lot of gobbledygook in here, intercom email, but you could call this part, CRM support, and you'll be white labeled from the very start of it. Put a period in there. So, and just like that, you're completely white labeled as far as email. Let me copy that and paste it in here. So CRM support, Acme. No, you're not. We have Acme in here. And we cannot change that. But Acme is the name of the intercom. So actually, sorry, correction. You can change that, no problem. Go to your profile. And so this is, I'm kind of getting in the weeds. I should make an entire video on this. But this is just to show that you don't have to pay. So to get multiple brands is an upgrade in your subscription. But you don't need to do that. You can go over to your Acme here. Make this CRM support. Save. So now we're white labeled. Go back to prove it, go back to, oh, I think I had an error on that. Oh no, there it is. There we are. Copy it. crm.support at CRM support intercom mail. So that's what they'll see in the email ticket and conversation. So if, like I said earlier, if a user doesn't respond quick enough, your reply will go to their email. And also if it's on a ticket reply would go to their email, and you guys can converse over email rather than the messenger. So that's the bare essentials for getting white labeled. And obviously you'd have to make your help center, white label fashion. So yeah, you get this white labeled, make the help center white labeled, and you could get away with one brand in that case. If you are a SaaS owner and you have a SaaS already and you wanted to venture into this support realm of white labeling, right then and there, you could remain at the essential price. Intercom pricing. You could remain at the essential plan, which is $29 a month if you go yearly. But if you went to advanced, that's $85 per seat. Multiple team inboxes. I mean, that could be very useful for white labeling. Workflow automation, round robin, that could be useful. Where is the multi-brand messenger? Here. So that's 132. Let me type in brands. You got multi-brand features for large support. This would be so that you could support multiple brands with distinct messengers and help centers. No separate setup required. So I don't know how many different help centers you could have in here, but it seems like a big headache to maintain a bunch of different branded help centers. So I think you could get away with just two. Actually, I think you can just get away with one depending on how you want to do it. But you could have your own help center for your own SaaS with your name everywhere in there, your SaaS name. And then you could have your white labeled brand in a different help center, plus the branded messengers. But honestly, I don't think you need to do that at all. I think you can get away with just building intercom in a white label way from the ground up. That way you don't have to worry about any of this. Because really all the sub-account users are going to see, the only time they're going to experience something that isn't your name necessarily, let's say, so I use rosu.io, that's my SaaS, is in their email. And what they're going to see is just this, and it's going to say, this is pretty generic. They'll know exactly what you're talking about and who you are. CRM.support, CRM support, and you're talking about this ongoing ticket or a conversation. They'll say intercom, but I don't know why they would care about any of this. Once they open the email, all they're going to see is let me go find an example of this. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to step away to do some things. We were talking about the emails. We're getting into the weeds here on email. I'll make a follow-up video on this and how you can completely customize this. But as you can see, this is from Jordan, which is that fake throwaway account here. And you can actually, you can change this all together. You can just call this support if you wanted. So that name would be support. So it'd be support from CRM support. The CRM support comes from the name of the workspace. So you go settings, general, whatever's here. So that'd be up to you to try to figure out what looks best. And then here is the generic email that Intercom gives to you, which again you can completely customize. But that's a different subject. So yeah, that's white labeling. But to reiterate and keep costs down, sorry I had to pause recording there. To keep costs down, you don't need multiple brands. You don't need multiple help centers. If you build your intercom from the ground up in a white label way, you can get away with not having to pay for the advanced and expert subscription prices. And having a custom email is included with Essential. It's pretty simple. All you need is a domain name. You can have, crm.support.com or whatever. And you would go to this, I'll do a video on this, email. And you would have it's all in here as far as how to set it up. But like I said earlier, if this said support from CRM support and you had this generic thing in here, you might not even really need a custom domain name. That's really up to you. I probably would, just to make this shorter, but like I said, it's not necessarily required. In fact, I believe you could even just turn off emails and make it so that everything is in the messenger. But you probably do want emails on. But I don't know. It's up to you. But yeah, you can turn off here and here. And then that way you don't have to worry about email at all. And they would just be inside of their sub account. They look at their tickets, their conversations. And that was another thing. I'm going to actually make a video on that to get around Proactive Support Plus. You could just make tickets with onboarding steps. So I'll do that, one of those next. I'll probably do that next because I should really get it on there already. And then last, after that, I got to get to FinAI. I got to do this custom email thing too. But that's all I got for this video. Thanks.